Morning guys, it's Wednesday, September the 16th, 2020. I'm in the Lake George, New York region in the Tongue Mountain Range looking for 5 Mile Mountain. I've walked past the summit, so I'm going to head back, but in the meantime I came on this little overlook here, give you a look over the islands of Lake George and probably the Green Mountains of Vermont in the distance. That over there, the camera's not going to pick it up, but that's Black Mountain. I know because there's a fire tower on top. I can see it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up though. So, it's a beautiful morning. Been windy in the mid 40s. So the change is coming. Trees are just starting to change a little bit, not much though. See some of the dieback here on the ferns. But head back in and I'll retrace my steps and see if I can find a little trail to the summit. Get back with you then. Okay guys, so I doubled back the trail and this is what I found. This rock. And what this rock leads to is this really faint trail that goes up the side there, which that would be the summit of Tongue Mountain. And that's, or excuse me, a 5 Mile Mountain. I'm in the Tongue Range. I use map and compass all the time. There's no substitute for it, except for if you're going to have your phone with you anyways, I would download all trails, because when you get down to little pinpoint GPS directions, that's going to help you out some. So I'm going to climb up there and we'll take a look. Okay, that went by quickly for you. No, it really isn't that far. It's only a couple hundred feet. Really no view. We're just over on top of that kind of unnamed peak over there, which did have a view of the lake. Anyways, this is a little bit off, maybe a couple hundred yards off the main trail. See some nice mountains in the distance. It almost looks like Camel's Hump in Vermont. I had to get one of those peak finders, but yeah, anyway, here's the marker. Geological survey in 1966. 5 miles, the number 5 too. Not spelled out, geological survey. It's an off year. Most of the markers you see up here from like 1942. This is the first one I've seen from 66, so keep that in mind. So, all right. We'll head down now and take a few pictures on the way down. See you in a few. Almost forgot about you guys. I'm wandering around here having a great old time. So a lot of times I'll stop and I'll take pictures of a lot of fungus and mushrooms. I'm no expert. I don't know really anything about them. I only know the ones that are edible because they're the ones that I look at. Once I identify them, I stay away from mushrooms that look like mushrooms, if that makes any sense to you. Something like this, because look at this, I'm not going to pick it, it's not going to kill the fruit. It looks like a polypore. Now, if I were to go back and look at that, that might be a bolete, but I'm not sure, because I'm really not that good at identifying them. But there are some mushrooms that I do know, because they don't look like this, the traditional stunning cap. And I'll show you as we go down the trail a little bit. This kind of looks like a flush of honeys, but again, I am not a mycologist, and I stay away from anything that I can't identify positively. So that's a nice flush. And coming up on a clearing here, we have some nice accommodations, free of charge if you're in the area. Nice little lean-to. Kind of surprised I didn't know it was up here. Should probably do my research a little bit better, but wasn't marked on the maps that I saw. And a privy out back there, so all the comforts of home. Been here a while. Reasonably decent shape. Yeah, not bad at all. Facing the north. Nice little fire pit here. Nice wide open area. And the price is right. Got down here. I think those are bobolinks with the white tail, or the white patch on the hump. They're going to hide up there, so there's a lot of birds that are migrating this time of year, so keep my eyes open. I don't know what it marks, but looks like it's just here for fun. Here's a nice little find here. There's a bunch of corals growing along the side here. Some people say they're edible. I'm not really too sure, so I don't bother with them. But even if they were, they're on a bit of the... I guess they're okay. They look kind of fresh. Look like a coral. Pretty. But not really a species I eat. But like I say, some people say they're edible. Pretty. Okay, it looks like we're coming to a fork in the road. Tongue Mountain Lean-to. Okay, we were up there. 5 Mile, we were up there, and I think we're going... Oh, glad I checked. We're going this way. Okay. Off we go. Okay, so here's the prize for today. I saw it on the way up. I wanted to make sure what I thought it was. But here it is. Nice coral. Excuse me, Hericium. It's one of the brain mushrooms, and you'll see it's along this entire log. It's flowering here and there, and I'm going to take a big section of this because this is a treat, and it's not going to be here much longer with the weather the way it is. It hasn't gotten to freezing yet, but once it does, it's going to really damage it. See, there's just a slight brownish tinge to this, so it's kind of like right at its prime right now. And we'll get this. As I walk down the trail, I'm finding more. This is another of the Hericium tooth fungus, just a baby there. Growing in between that, and looks like it's on the other side too a little bit. No, just inside of there. Then I was looking down at the trunk of that tree there, and there's one growing down there too. I don't know if you can see that. Right down here, little guy. So yeah, it's time of the season for it right now. If you're out looking. Now that I found one, I'm going to find them all over the place. There's another one down here. Just so you can see. A couple other species of mushrooms in here too. As you can see. It's a little worrisome for me. Got some turkey tail here. These are some old horse hoof conchs. Not sure the name of these orange ones, these little guys. They seem to be in here. And you got a Hericium down there. So, and you got these guys popping up. Oh, they may be the mature form of the orange ones. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 different varieties of fungus on that one beech tree that fell. Pretty good. Almost out of the woods. I can see the road over here. And I look over to my right and I see all of these guys in here. Super freshies. They look like Reche mushrooms, but they don't have the kind of shellac appearance on the top. The coloring's right, the top isn't right. These are more of a soft, textured, almost furry kind of top. Not like the Reche or like hard, like they've been painted with shellac, very shiny and smooth and waxy. So I'm not sure what these are. I'll look those up when I get home. Okay, at the end of our hiking adventure for today. Got the Tongue Mountain Range Trail up in Bolton Landing, New York. Got to cross the big road. It's our haul here of some mushrooms. You'll see I have a special bag that I carry with them. It's like a cheesecloth bag just in case they need to spore a little bit. So until next time, happy hiking everyone. Bye.